Marcus Rashford made a big impact in this whole debate back in 2020 and before that. He's had a lasting legacy that's been credited quite rightly across the United Kingdom. The SNP at that point were victims of their own spin and approach to politics. They are now as a result of that. Because at the time, John Swinney sought to exploit that campaign and draw a difference between the Conservative government in Westminster and the Scottish government. He said, "Hunger doesn't take a holiday. Every child, every minute, every school day is incredibly important for learning." And he committed the SNP to delivering this promise. By August 2022, 2 years ago, they promised to deliver that. But they clearly didn't have a costed plan, because it was evident from almost the point that they agreed and they put it in the manifesto, they were retreating from that commitment. They blamed initially local authorities for being unable to deliver it in 2022. Then they blamed the Westminster government. Now they're blaming the Labour government, even though they've only been in power for a few weeks as opposed to the 17 years of the SNP government. So they hunted around almost from the very beginning for an explanation, an excuse for why they failed to deliver that solemn promise that they put in the manifesto in 2021. And it was clear at that point, because we heard from the Finance Committee, we heard from the Scottish Fiscal Commission, we've been hearing from them for years about the looming financial crisis at the heart of the Scottish Government. And they refused to accept that, and they made endless promises, jumping on headlines that have been created by Marcus Rashford, quite rightly, but jumping on them without a costed plan.